Hey, what's good, everybody? Welcome to another live session with the Hype Magazine. I'm your editor-in-chief, Jerry Doby, and today, I've got a special young lion with me on the live sessions. His name is Aiden Adams. He is 8 years old. The young brother has written 6 books, 5 songs, and we're here to talk about one very special song that he just released in time for the holidays called Dance With Me. As everybody knows, we're coming off the pandemic and being on lockdown across the nation, and we've missed being with our elder relatives. And this young man had it on his heart to do an amazing song called Dance With Me. The video is fun. The song is catchy, and really happy to be talking to you. Thanks for being with us today, Aiden.
Thank you for inviting me.
All right. So, 8 years old, you've written 6 books, 5 songs, and this very special cut, Dance With Me. Talk to me about Dance With Me and what made you write this joint.
Oh, Dance With Me is a song about spending time with your grandparents and loving them.
Okay. Yeah. I love it. I got 15 grandbabies, and I love spending time with them, and I'm always happy to see them. Uh, how's the song been received so far? Are you getting a lot of um, positive feedback?
I think so.
And he's humble too. Okay, I feel you. So talk to me. You're 8 years old. What grade are you in? Is that fifth grade? Third grade?
Third grade.
Third grade. Okay. And what made you start writing music, Aiden?
So my favorite instrument to play is guitar.
Okay.
I really liked guitar and the melodies I made. So I decided to start making songs out of them.
Okay. All right. So you create all of your own music, your sounds. Is anybody helping you out, or you doing it all by yourself?
So my dad is helping me, and the producer is a person called Jack.
Okay. Okay. All right. So I got a chance to watch the amazing video. Did you have fun doing that?
Yes,
I couldn't dance in front of all those people, man. You have a lot of courage. You have a lot of courage. How long did it take to make that video?
it it took maybe a few weeks.
Wow. Okay, you had a lot of people in there. Did you do it at a an elderly care home or facility or something?
I did it at Stage's Music Art.
Okay. All right. Amazing. So, how much fun was it for you?
It was lots of fun.
Okay. So during this past 2 years that we've been separated, um, what was the most what was the biggest thing you missed about hanging with your grandparents?
It, it was I just so I used to do a lot of things with them. For example, with my grandmother, I had done a lot of things that I was not allowed to do as secrets, so I could only do it when she was here because she was willing to do anything I wanted. And then my grandfather, he had really fun games he made up.
Okay, what kind of games?
Like there was this game where I had to crawl through his legs as there was a tunnel, and then I had to make it out before it squishes me.
Okay, all
I
right.
last did that when I was 5.
Okay, that sounds like a really good time. A really good time.
It
What
was
what do you most enjoy about making music?
it is so I like that. So what I like is that you get to spread positive messages
Okay,
all around the world.
okay. Okay. It's good that you're showing leadership early on by spreading positive messages when there's so many negative images, you know. So I think we're in good hands with young people like yourself, Aiden. So thank
Thank
you
you.
for stepping up, man. I appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
So we covered the song, and I'm going to, of course, include the video in the article. And so I want to talk about, if it's okay, I'd like to talk about the books that you've written, 6 books.
Okay.
What kind of books?
My first book was There Are No Sheep in New York City.
Mm,
And there are sheep in New York City if you use your imagination, because there's anything and everything if you use your imagination. Imagination is very powerful.
okay.
And when I was 4 years old, I asked my dad if I could write a book just like him. I told him I wanted to write a book about sheep in New York City. My dad said he had not seen any there. I told him a story that if you use your imagination, anything and everything is possible.
Ah, that's awesome. I love it. What was the second book?
My second book was Growly Bear. And Growly Bear was a bedtime story I was telling to my dad. It's about a bear who didn't want to be a bear, but then realized it's best to be yourself.
Wow. You're dope, young
Yeah.
man. Okay. It is best to be yourself. I love that. When did you come to that realization?
Well, so it just won't work if you try to be someone else. It really just doesn't work.
Yeah. A lot of people need to take your advice. Sage advice from a young lion right there. I tell you. And number 3?
My third book was Race Fish. And the race fish were a group of fish who are the heroes of a story who go save baby fish who is sick from climate change. And climate change can cause damage to the oceans. It's an important problem for all of us to work together to solve.
You, sir, are brilliant. Okay. How many pages in that book? Do you remember?
I
It's not important. It was just a question.
don't.
Okay. On to number 4.
My fourth book was There Are No Sheep, no porcupines in Washington, D.C.
Okay.
And that it is that there there are porcupines in Washington, D.C. if you use your imagination, because once again, anything and everything can happen when you use your imagination.
Okay. Yeah. There's some pretty prickly situations in Washington, D.C., but I haven't seen any porcupines walking around. But if you use your imagination, like you said, you can see them. All right. Number 5.
My fifth book was Beauty Butter. And Beauty Butter was a book I had to make for first grade.
Okay.
About another character of this, and there had to be a lesson. So I decided to make a book called Beauty Butter about friendship. And don't judge a bug by its wings. True friends will always be there for you.
Huh. Don't judge a book by its wings. Can you explain that a little more for me?
So don't judge a bug by its wings. It makes sense with a book because Beauty Butter does not like them.
Ah.
The 2 bugs.
Okay.
Tiva Ladybug and Buzzy Buzz the Bee.
Okay.
And then there's this rabbit that comes and tries to eat Beauty Butter. But then T and Buzzy Buzz realize, so they come up with a plan. They dig a hole when when I forgot what the rabbit was called.
It's okay.
Oh, Fluffy Puff.
Fluffy Puff, okay.
And then and then when Fluffy Puff isn't looking, Buzzy Buzz and T dig a hole right through a path to Beauty Butter. And then when Fluffy Puff goes running, he falls in the hole.
Oh, okay.
And then Buzzy Buzz makes him dizzy.
Okay.
And then that's when Beauty Butter becomes best friends with them, wherever.
Okay. So kind of teamwork is in there as well. Okay.
Yes.
And last but not least, what's number 6 about?
My 6th book is Buttons, my Gucci bear. It's about a bear named Buttons and a boy named Finny. And Finny is tired of Buttons' misbehavior. And Buttons is hurting all the people he loves by being misbehaved, and he gets kicked out of school.
Okay. Oh, you got deep. I like it. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. So besides the books and besides Dance With Me, which is dedicated to your grandparents and grandparents around the world, you've written 5 songs. What are your songs mostly about?
So my songs are for spreading positive messages. Like I Love You Earth was to keep the earth safe, because a lot of people put trash and pollute the earth.
Okay. That's right. Yeah, it's a bad habit. It's a nasty habit. They don't respect our earth. So that's awesome that you picked up on that. So you're following your footsteps, in your father's footsteps. He's an author as well. So can you tell me a little bit about the time that you spend with him while he's writing and editing?
Well, my father no longer writes books because he had to start helping me for my first book, and then he had to stop.
But it was a great time working together, obviously.
It was.
Okay. All right.
So,
what do you think is the most important thing we should take away from your song, Dance With Me?
The most important thing is that it's so important to spend time with the people you love.
Straight and to the point. I like it.
Thank you.
I like it. Yeah. I think it was buzzing in my head pretty much all day as I was working. I'm like, man, what a great way to wake up, because I got it early in the morning and I'm like, wow, this is a great way to wake up, and I miss my grandparents as well. And it helped me to remember some great times, and it made me have a great day. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Was there anything you wanted to cover that I may have neglected?
Well, I wanted to say that love is worth more than gold.
Indeed it is, my brother. Indeed it is. Okay. I look forward to talking to you again as you grow up and create more content.
Me too.
Will you come back and talk to me again?
Okay.
All right. I want to thank you. Hey, everybody, the Hype Magazine Live Sessions, this young 8-year-old creates music that can inspire you. We can listen to our youngsters and they can refresh us and help us meet ourselves again. And this young man has done some amazing work. 6 books, 5 songs, the most recent of which is Dance With Me. It's most important to spend time with the people that you love, and not just time, quality time. You need to be there. He is showing us through his music that these small life lessons are really important. So I want to thank you. Go get it. It's on Spotify. You can watch him on YouTube. It's a really cool video. You should check it out. And I want to thank you for taking the time to talk to me, Aiden.
Thank you a lot.
So before we go, this amazing young author who's like 4 generations into the book writing. And we're going to come back in January and talk to him and his father, Neil, about spending time together, making music and writing. But he's written 5 songs. Aiden has written 5 songs, and he's going to give us a little sample of his skill set. And maybe when we come back in January, I'll have learned something and we could play together. Let's go, Aiden. Oh, I said that was fire, man. That was fire. What's the name of the song?
Hotel California.
All right. I can't promise that I'm going to have that down by January, but I'm going to do the best that I can. Hotel California. Shall we put that on the books?
Okay.
Right. Now I have a mission. I have to learn the basics of Hotel California so I could play with Aiden at our next meeting in January. I'm excited. You're going to outshine me. I'm going to tell you, you're going to outshine me. I have old arthritic hands and I'm just learning how to play. So we're going to have some fun and I'm going to enjoy it. Man, I'm looking forward to being with you and spending more time with you guys.
I'm looking forward to it too.
All right, man. Until next time then.
Bye.
Bye-bye.